little late at 10:20 instead of my 10 a.m. on Sunday. Sorry about that. It's a beautiful, awesome, amazing day in God's paradise. Hope everyone is doing well today. And let me just get organized here so you can get all of this in a way that we're all communicating a more positive, loving, kind way. Dr. Rob Kiltz live on a Sunday. What is this? The 21st of July. The days are just zipping by. Kiltzy's going off to Jet Training School later today. Be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Not sure I'm going to be going live for my Mighty Meetup, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. It's a great day, 8 o'clock thereabouts in Bangalore, India. Hello to you, my friends. Great. Batting a bing, bada bing, bada boom. Bone B2, awesome to you. Let's see. Did the live start? Yeah, it's streaming about a minute on my YouTube, Facebook, I think. Let's see. It says it's live. We'll see if anyone's going to show up here. We got our virtual backgrounds. We got that. Let's check our audio feed. It's working. Testing. Looks like we're good there. We'll see. Get a few check-ins on Facebook, YouTube, my CNY Fertility and Dr. Kilt's Instagram, of course, the Mighty Tribe. All right. It's live. Zuan, how you doing? Yes, we are live. It's Dr. Rob Kiltz. A great day in God's paradise. Hope everyone is doing fantastic this beautiful day. What more do you have to do in this universe? Just enjoy the day. Rock on, right? Nothing more but to enjoy the day. And we've been sharing a lot on faith and fertile fatty foods and fasting to make your body, your life more fantastic. And everything starts with thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. And look in the mirror, and there it is, because we are the gods. All right. Mike and Zovino, good morning. Sherry Penrod from Florida. Maureen Atsali, Dr. K and friends. Lisa J. 10 pounds of short ribs from my local farm. Recommend cooking, pressure cooker or grill. Blessed Sunday. I do mine just under either I slow cook them in the oven or on a slow cooker like smoker. Other way I love to do it is simply put it on the fire. I like mine black and blue. That is the very best way for sure. And I put mine just under the broiler quite often, and I collect all the fat. You want to eat the fat. That's the most important thing to eat. A few short days left before my wife and I have our little girl. Thanks to all the Fireman 37, to my first responders out there. Thank you for all you do. And at CNY Fertility, affordability, access, quality, integration, we have trained MDs, DOs, PAs, NPs to provide amazing fertility care. And immunology, inflammation is the key. And I just saw an article on cancer and immune treatments. Well, we've been doing immune treatments for fertility for a long time. And I think, again, when you dig deep into inflammation, you go like, wow. Extreme sugar cravings now that I'm carnivore. Any solutions? Keenan Kennard. And let's see, it's eat the fatty meat and throw away all that other stuff. And you are a carnivore. And from time to time, you can have a little bit of cookie, cake, or ice cream, a little sugar. But again, this idea that you need it, never, but you can from time to time. But focus on the fatty meat. Try Kiltz's ice cream. And you could throw in a little bit of cane sugar, but I don't chastise myself for having a little bit of sugar here and there. I think it's as if you increase the fat in your nutritional plan, you'll feel better and better and better. Let's see. Christine Cruz, early pregnant IVF on carnivore, just retested ANA, can intralipids infusions. Yes, you want to do fatty meat, butter, eat those things, and you can do some fish oil lipids. That'll help, and stay away from a high protein, high plant-based diet that is deadly for us as human beings. You got to look at my good friend Ben Azadi. He and I had a nice interview a few weeks ago at his home down in Florida. Really great interview. You got to check it out. We'll put some links, share it around, and comment on it. And really the story of all health and wellness is so much simpler than people realize. We are lionesses and lions, not pigs, cows, and sheep. That is it. And I was, let's see, was it C? C15 deficiency. I was listening to Thomas Lauer, good guy. But we're making it complicated. Eat the fatty meat, eat the organ meats, eat less frequently, have faith in God, and you'll do more amazing than you ever know. Even if you're eating some plants, add fat, but the processed plants are better than the raw plants. Now, wait a minute. Processed foods are better than the organic, natural. Yep. Simple sugars with a lot of fat is more fantastic. We are not eating fat, and that's been the biggest hardship for most people. Ginny, hello to you. Good morning. Rob, happy Sunday. Ginny Serio. Alan Grace, Canadian, tuning in from Sicily. Kiltz is grandparents are from Vigo Quenz, Naples, and Rome, and my father's father, Mackenzie Woods. We're not sure exactly, but we think from Ireland, England. 23andMe kind of says, yeah, you got some of that in there, but I know we got some relatives in Sicily too. Lisa Elwill, good morning. How you doing? And again, there's a question button on my Instagram. The Kiltz Mighty Tribe, KMT, Maureen Sally, Lisa J, Lisa Gall, Mike Anzuno will only be able to stay on for a little bit going to church. Get to church. Remember, the temple is wherever you go because the temple is you. This, like, it's so simple, right? We are the mighty temples of the universe. We are the lionesses and lions, but we've been lied to by those lions that want to keep you weak and meek. But what you want to do is eat the fatty meat, and you'll be healthier than you ever know. Went with my friend Jeremy and Sarah at Miss T to a summer house. We had this oysters, and then we had this amazing Texas Wagyu ribeye, tomahawk, black and blue with butter. Oh, rocking amazing. Sour cream is okay on carnivore. I do some sour cream, Mike W. But you want to get really, so raw, natural if you can, raw, natural butters and creams. I don't touch milk or yogurt. It's fatty meat and a little bit of bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. And remember, have faith always. And look in the mirror, and there she be. God. God is us. And have faith in God. Now, I think the master words of Christ Carnivore are the king. We are the lions of the universe. That's it. Creekside Carnivore, good morning. Jay Hogard, good morning to you. Guy Pickus, my doctor recommended to me to take colchicine as long as the gout returns. Would you agree, doctors? P.S. Carnivore nearly for 2 fatty meat. Faith and fasting. You see, the more you do a 3 to 5 day fast and you focus on the adipose tissue has all the minerals, vitamins, and building blocks for you and a baby. We're basically dying from a plant protein, low fat diet. That's it, right? And eating 3 to 6 meals a day and thinking that alcohol is good for you. Not one bit. Deadly. So listen, I think if you take colchicine from time to time, maybe, but simply faith, fasting, a little bit of cold plunge, some warm water, and I do a 30 to 60 minute walk every day, walk and sprint. Look at my good friend Sean O'Mara on sprinting. I do not believe the fat you carry in your body any place is bad. Cholesterol is good. LDL, HDL, VLDL, ILDL, all these little A's, big A's. Glycosylation is the critical component of healing your body, but you're glycating because of an excessive protein, plant-based, low animal fat diet. Deadly. That's all it is. It's so crazy amazing, right? Let's see, Guy. We got you, Dwayne McClune. Good morning, Dr. K. Kiltzy, Dr. K, Dr. Rob, hey, you. All of it, I'll take it. I'll answer. You come right at me with anything you want. We are not herbivores. We are born omnivores. But we likely evolved from a tree dwelling to from a grass eater to a grass eater. right? We are grass eater. You eat those animals that eat the grasses. We are hunters, lions, and wolves. We know how to make the weapons and hunt them down, and we're walkers. Okay, you sprinted a little bit, but you don't need to run or sprint or exercise. Just be creative in life, blogging, posting, music, literary writing. That's it. And don't forget the pottery, painting, poetry, music, all of those. All right. Galindo, Jojo, good morning. Alan, Grace, good morning to you. M. Butler from Massachusetts, Wisteria. Good morning, carnivores. We are lions through and through. Could you eat some grass and grains? Sure, you can. Is it going to kill you one time? Probably not. Probably not. Right, to my pilot friends out there, when would be VA location be full service? Virginia, Norfolk will probably be in somewhere between January and March. We're working on it. I'm signing a lease in Irvine, both the monitoring center and a IVF center. The IVF center is going to be a more international, higher cost because I'm paying a little more to get started in there. But we are building and looking for our 20,000 square foot location somewhere in northern Orange County, southern LA County, taking care of clients around the globe, affordability, access, quality, integration. We have trained practitioners, doctors, MDs, DOs, nurses, embryologists, and we're working to build our volunteer program out there to keep fertility care affordable, access, quality. And don't forget to check out Kiltz's Keto is what? Kiltz's Keto is carnivore. Remember, we are the lions and lionesses. We are not the pigs, cows, and the sheep anymore. Listen, judge not lest ye be judged. That's all it be. Right on. Bindi Longmire, Meyer, is that it? Awesome. Thank you, Serene 2423. Mart, how you doing? Carnivore cause biliary colic. In a early fatty diet, you may get some biliary colic because you built up gallstones because of a low-fat diet over your lifetime. The majority of nutrition and diets around the globe are high in plants, protein, low in animal fats. You see, you want to eat animal fats because that is the healthiest fat. If you're eating plants, they come with plant oils, which are deadly and dangerous of any significance or frequency. That's why I don't recommend plant oils unless you're a vegan. Vegetarians, simple. Eggs, cream, butter, cheese. Bingo. Simple. Amazing. All right. Vanessa, past midnight here in Australia. Awesome. Get going. Get to that sleepy slumber. I used to go over to my dad's house, my mom and dad's house, and my dad would, I'd sit on the couch or the recliner, and my dad would talk to me. And I'd say, keep talking, Dad. And I'd fall asleep. It was like when I was a little baby or child. He'd speak the words of love and kindness and generosity, and I'd fall beautiful to sleep. So if you're like, depending if it's midnight, wherever you're at, and you simply want to take a quick little nap, go at it, listening to Kiltz, Kiltzy globally around the world. We're simply here to share the word in the way. God is good. God is great. God is us. Bingo, done. And eat fatty meat and eat one meal a day and make love to your partner, but slow and easy. Remember, it's a sensual game. It's not a slam, bam, thank you, ma'am plan. Okay. All right. Where are we at? Good morning. David Alexander, fat if you have a lot of fat to lose. Okay. So David Alexander, look at my good friend Maria and Craig Emmerich, protein sparing modified fasting, leaner meat while you're losing the weight if you have excessive weight. But we are built to get fat and be hyperphagic because our brain says famine, war, pestilence, disease, migration, hibernation are coming your way. And so you don't know the proper human evolutionary plan, but we're learning together, right on. Johnny O, hey man, amen. Monica Hammerstein, Sherry Pinrod, sure your kids are healthy on carnivore. Listen, you give them fatty meat, eggs, bacon, butter, cream, let them roam on the lands of life. And remember, they're warriors. They're meant to sometimes fall down and hurt themselves because you cannot protect them from that. We are all on our own unique and amazing, beautiful journeys. Richard Eckarb. I read recently that Redmond salt contains heavy metals. I've been having it for the past 2 years, good for minerals and such like. But now I'm wondering, is it okay to continue having it? Do you have any extra knowledge on Redmond salt, please? Well, again, my bet is there are heavy metals in the salts of the world because they're minerals, right? And listen, I'm not chugging them down all day. A little bit light on my food. That's about it. I do a 3 to 5 day fast. Well, I do a 2 to 3 day fast once a month, a 5 to 7 day fast twice a year, and more fasting. And I drink my Gerolsteiner. I like Malden's. That's what I mostly consume, a little bit of Redmond's. I would say that it probably is a scare tactic by other salt companies. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Roland, Ashley Schramm, Matt S., good morning. And again, you're on the journey. Go for a walk, a run, a bike, a swim. If you want to do some sprinting, go at it. But go to the Pottery Painting Poetry Studio. My good friend Eric Art's a great painter. You are a poet, an artist. You just need to do the work. And if you're risking failure, then you're going in the right direction. We are to risk failure every single day. Embarrassment, loss. I mean, again, you judge not lest ye be judged. You want to have faith in God and live with that every day. I have Malvern salt also. Yeah, I do Malden salt. That's the one I love the most. Baja Gold is really great. That's what I love. And I love my sparkling water. It's the best, the best, the best. All right. Dwayne McClune, Dr. K. Like you, I have tried trimming the raw fat off the steak to eat. I can't eat raw. Waiting until the fat is cooked, not wild about it. Should I substitute the fat with butter? Yeah, add the butter, but dry age your fatty meat. Try dry aging your fatty meat. Did I bring? Maybe I didn't bring it. A dry age. Get a dry aging refrigerator. I do it right in my refrigerator. I think dry aging is radical and amazing. I think it's great to do, but I eat the fatty meat, a little bit of salt, and bingo. It's a great snack. Think of, and you don't need the salt technically, but butter. Look at my good friend Bella Ma, SBG. Let's see, Doc Sherry Opara. Good morning to you. Alan Grace deviated from 100% carnivore while here, but the quality of food here is so superior, not experiencing inflammatory response. I would be at home in Sicily. I agree with you, Alan. Look at eating some plants is not the problem. Now, I don't eat raw plants. I eat some fries from time to time. I love a croissant with a lot of butter, like French. And it's simple sugars with a lot of fat. And a sip of whiskey, wine, or beer from time to time, but not all the time. And is alcohol deadly and poisonous? Sure it is. We've been duped. We've been lied to by the lions that want you buying stupid coins. Now, again, all power to those people, but can you hold them in your hand? Can you have them in your lockbox? You can't. Who controls them? I don't know. Now, I like the idea of its crowd run, but there's some dictators out there and all this computer shit that's suddenly breaking down. I don't know if I trust it. 89 NJ Guy. Where can I learn more about fasting? If you go to drkiltz.com, DOCTRKILTZ, I'm reading that I'm working that you can get DR Kiltz, Dr. Kiltz, and Kiltz Health. All those things will find you the very best advice that's simple. Occam's razor. You don't need all this complicated science. If I may say, the complicated science I think is wrong. Biliary colic is caused by a low animal fat diet. We are lions through and through. Remember, feed him, flatter him, and make love to him. You know what that means, my friends. And the same thing. It's take your time with your partner. Love is sensuality and patience and kindness. Start with the mind, how much I love you. And if you're thinking negative, well, that's what you're sending out to the universe, and it's going to run it right back at you. Abundance is the world you live in. And the mission isn't money, it's mastery. You're mastering your life with positivity, love, kindness, generosity, rockin' amazing. Wisteria, Aldi's 100% grass-fed beef, only $3.99 a pound a package. Again, listen, you go out there and buy the fattiest meat, and if it's not as fatty, ask the butcher for the fat they're throwing away. Add some butter. That's what I do. It's simple. I think it's black and blue is the best way to eat it. Add an egg. I think they're great for us. Eliminate plants, and a high protein diet is deadly for you unless you're working to lose. Remember, you use your fat as energy. We do not use sugar for energy ever. It must be converted to fat in the liver via insulin or you die. Look up hepatogenous diabetes and you're going like, Dr. Kiltz, I've never heard of hepatogenous diabetes. Insulin's job is to make fat in the liver. If you can't, you die. Leg cramping, stretching, lots of stretching. I do some mineral water, some magnesium salts, but light therapy, sunlight therapy. You don't need anything plugged in. Just plug yourself right outside and get going for a walk. All you need to do. Simple and easy. Occam's razor says the simple answer is the one. Leg cramping, we got that. Zach Brodsky, Mike, let's see, and Zovino, God bless you. Karen Sousa, Dr. Good morning. 5 months, primarily lion. Last month, 2 avocados, pasture, eggs, grass, butter, whole milk without issues. However, this last 3 weeks, terrible spasms, cramps, and legs, hydrating like it's my job, lights, and supplement with mag glycinate. What can be done? Fasting, fatty meat, faith, and fasting. I think fasting is one of the best things you can do when you're not feeling good. You want to take a 2 to 3 day fast, no food. You could even do a dry fast for a day or two. I don't recommend more than that, depending on the temperature, because often you're losing water and you don't know it. That's why you do not go out into the desert, and you're going to lose water fast and it'll take you down. So many people have died going up in the mountains when they're exposed. Not good. And share the fatty meats or the meat you can buy at your local stores, whether it's Aldi's, Walmart, Publix, so many great places, fatty meat, and you got to eat the fat. And I think the raw fat is the right fat. If you're cooking it, you're missing and you may be damaging it. Fatty meat, faith, and fasting all day long. And remember, make love to your partner and be patient. And this is not slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's thank you. I love you. What can I do for you? Yes, you're right, dear. Yes, you're right. Carnivore 1 year as of 5 days ago, off 100 milligram daily blood pressure medicine, perfect blood pressure, not cold turkey. It was a process. You can, now look at, I'm not telling you what you can do, but you go carnivore in weeks, you're off everything. You'll feel better than ever. But remember, you're going to feel a withdrawal. And I'm not telling you what to do. Remember, this is not medical advice. I'm not allowed to give medical advice because I get myself in trouble. Few nuts. Okay, rare, Zach. Not commonly. We're most antigenic. The seeds and nuts want to take you down. Remember, most animals eat the fruit and the nut whole. We chew them or grind them, which is where the toxins be. That's the craziness, right? And bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. And if you sometimes have a cookie, cake, ice cream, a piece of really great sourdough or some French croissant, love it. Matthew Tremblay, good morning, my friend, my brother, my sister, namaste, beautiful souls, Carnivore K from North Carolina. I'll be with Audra Coleman and the team the 21st of September. I will be with Miss Lisa Wiedemann September 7th, New Jersey meetup. We're going to work on one in the fall in Syracuse, maybe Sarasota. Jake, we're working on it every day. Check out Ben Azadi and the Keto Camp. We're all rock stars. 90-10, Zach Brodsky. Add the fat, a little bit of fatty, a little bit of nuts, but remember, they're very antigenic. Look up the glycocalyx. Look up Dr. Kiltz's stuff on glycocalyx. That is it. Let's see. Bree Vang. Yes, we're going to do it. Miss D, 724. How you doing? Moyan, thank you for stopping in. The Q button is on the bottom for the Instagrams, right in the chat for my great KMTs. I'm going to SimCom tomorrow with Travis. Kiltz and Travis are going to be in a simulator. They're trying to kill us. We're doing our annual recurrence work for the Citation Mustang. I learned to fly jets at 62, airplanes at 55. I went carnivore at 55. That's when the mission of my life changed. Never felt better in my life. We are all rock stars in the universe. All of us are goddesses and gods. The ideal amount of fat for a 150-pound man. Michelle Smith, no one knows. There is no ideal, okay? Some days you'll eat more fat, some days less. How much you carry in your body, there is none. We are cyclically meant to get fat in the fall to survive the famines of the winter, migration, gestating, nesting, hibernating. And then we go out in the spring, right? We're little spring, little chickens. We go out looking, we're harvesting, we're planting, harvesting, hunting. And then you start getting hyperphagic towards the end of summer and winter. You're doing your rutting. And then suddenly you're pregnant or you're going on your own, but you better get fat for the famine, the winter, the nesting, the hibernating, all of that. I am coming to Syracuse for my egg retrieval in a few days. Rockstar Nicole. Kiltsy is traveling this week. Let's see. Carusa, we are planning for IVF. Please, can you suggest how to proceed for the process? Look at drkiltz.com and cnyfertility.com for all your health needs, wealth needs, life needs. drkiltz.com, Kiltz Health, CNY Fertility. You can get the family building guide on Amazon. It's a nominal investment for your life. Or you can go to drkiltz.com, CNY, and download a free copy. Working on my son to gain weight. It's hard to use fatty meat. Michelle Smith, fatty meat and Kiltz's ice cream. Try Kiltz's ice cream, eggs, butter, cream, and it's so good. Fresh is best. Pasteurized. So you want to get raw milk. So raw cream, raw butter, raw eggs. Those are the best for us. Look at Pottinger's cats. Check this stuff out. And listen, if it's a scientific, complicated story, run. All these scientific papers that are going to tell you the right answer. We know from our ancient evolution that we are the lions of life. We are the apex predators, but I can tell you who's more of an apex predator than you are. Plants. And you've been duped to believe that plants are better for you than meat. Meat is never in your toilet. Meat does not cause cancer. Plants and proteins do. They're both glycating, and they both go to the liver, and they're converted to fat. And if they aren't converted to fat, you're dead. All right, Lindsay Pryor. Good morning, Sandra Johnson. Wisteria, Malden, smoked sea salt. Love it. Love it. Edwin Bickle, good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Just finished a 26-hour The Phoenix Protocol dry fasting following Dr. August Dunning. Build up to do a 5-day. I've been already done a 2-day dry fast many a times. I think a 3 to 5 day fasting is great. You got to be extra careful on the dry fast as you go longer because you're evaporating waters, but you are making water. Remember, fat is the fuel. Sugars and proteins are not the direct fuel for the Ferrari. But I'm with you. I did watch the video. We're going to get Dr. August Dunning, Edwin, to talk about that. And he's a rock star. It's simple. Faith, fatty meat, and fasting will give you the fitness of your life better than anything. Now, I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, an OBGYN. I've suffered. I have suffered. And we at CNY Fertility on the mission of training OBGYNs and practitioners, NPs, PAs that are qualified and certified to provide the care in a CNY Fertility surgery center for egg retrievals, embryo transfers, hysteroscopies, and they're always trained and certified by a qualified REI, reproductive endocrinologist. But what they're trying to do in many states is limit the availability of nurse practitioners, PAs, because they want to keep it limited to the number of people that can provide the service in order to keep the cost high. American Society of Reproductive Medicine, SART, and others, I'm hopeful in their true mission to help improve access, like CNY, like others that are working to do that. It's we need to train more coaches and cheerleaders like you for CNY coaching so you can learn the way and you can get a coaching consult through one of CNY fertility practitioners all around the globe to teach you the way. And if you want to go ahead and move on to a fertility treatment, we can get you moving forward very simply and easily. And now we still do a lot of standard medical treatments at CNY, but there are many non-standard treatments, non-standard. So I fly an airplane. Sometimes there are non-standards, but if you stay standard, you're more likely to be safe and to be successful in the journey. That's why I go to training. The rarer the beef, the more vitamins and more satiety. Janine, let's see, Diggin Naro. Absolutely. Listen, that's why I look at Pottinger's Cats book. It is really rock solid, amazing. Basically, the cats were sick and their future generations was sick, pasteurized and cooked. You want raw. We like it raw, don't we, my friends? Every day. Greetings, United Carnivore, Tampa Bay, Creekside Carnivore, LDL 3.07, total cholesterol 752, carnivore 10 months, HDL 69. Listen, get a CT angiogram. That's the very best test. And I don't believe any LDL, HDL, VLDL cholesterol. How can your own molecules be harmful? Makes no sense. Good cholesterol and bad cholesterol, good fat, bad fat. If you hear someone says healthy, clean, organic, or good, question it and run the other way. Remember, or eat them. That's the other one. Black and blue is the new me. Absolutely. I have my beta tomorrow, but I made a bad decision to take home test positive. You're okay. I have some early pregnancy symptoms. Never have faith. Mirrorless, 1994. Eat the fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef. You are fine. You are fine. Stop. See, what people do around the world is they imagine the worst case scenario. Why would you dream up the worst case scenario ever in your life? Remember the secret, the manifestation. I'm pregnant. I'm a mom. I'm a dad. I'm the master of my life. These are the words and the masters of life. Bob Proctor, Eckhart Tolle, Deepak Chopra, Tony Robbins. You are the lioness and the lions. Mirror more, 1994. We are mirror more in the universe. Remember, every single day, simply say, thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day, and look at the rock awesome mirror and know God is right there. Dr. Abay, CNY, awesome. We're all providing immunology. See, and then they're telling my practitioner she can't do immunology. Immunology is the most important treatments that we're talking about. What is a fatty meat diet? It's anti-inflammatory. You want to have a high fat, medium protein, low carbs. That is the healthiest way. And eat one meal a day or less, and simply see yourself as the beautiful king and queen of the universe, the goddess and the gods. And I appreciate you for the shout outs, the loves. Would you be better a mood disorder, keto, carnivore? Carnivore, Matt Greenberg, you're a rock star. Carnivore kicks ass and everything. And I'm sorry. Look at my good friend Georgia Ede, Palmer, Chris Palmer. Listen, change your diet, change your mind. Brain energy. Listen, the fuel for the Ferrari is fat. It is never sugar. Ketosis is not a metabolic switch. You burn fat, and that's all you burn. Bet $1 billion in that one. CT angiogram if you want, but stop measuring all the stuff you don't need to. The measure is in the mirror. My good friend Ben Wu always says, God is in the mirror, my friends, and you are the goddess and the gods. Mark, Luke, John, Matthew, read it. Jesus Christ, to me, is the Christ King. He's the carnivore. He gave us the word and the way. Again, I don't care what your religion is. There's no religion in life. Realign your life with the power of nature, the sun gods, the moon gods, the sky gods, right? Wimmer, try Kiltz's ice cream. And listen, you can have a little bit of cane sugar from time to time, but all the time ain't the thing to do. No. Bring Jace to the Sarasota office when you're there. I'd love for you to meet. Yeah, I'll be there, optimistically infertile. I will be back in Sarasota hang on. I'm back here on the 25th, 6th, 7th, and through the 31st, 1st. Then I'll be in Orlando. Join the Orlando Keto Summit. All right. The Keto Summit in Orlando, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Be there. Come by the booth. Kilt's going to be talking. I'm going to have some special thoughts and ideas that are going to rock the world of carnivore. And again, keto and carnivore it's just another story. You are the lioness and the lion, and you're the goddess and the gods. We are the temples, and we are the way. All you have to do is say, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Enjoy this day, and thanks for stopping in. I'm trying to get a shout out and a wave to everyone on Instagram, my YouTube, Facebook. Thank you. And we're working our way to 100 billion co-followers. Remember, we're doing this together. I'm not doing this alone, right? And we're here to meet Julia and help everyone on this journey. Listen, vegans, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, carnivorians, whether you're an atheist, a theist, or a agnostic, you can't quite figure it out. We are here to join the story together, and we are brothers and sisters around the globe. That is it. Meant to say carnivore is better over keto. Yes. See, let's see this thing called, so you start off in the world, whichever way, and then you kind of slip up a little bit, and you wind up a paleotarian, then a ketarian, and then it's like, what the shit, those lions? You are what you eat. I eat meat, sheep, bingo. Carnivore is the best for fertility. It's the best for a healthy mind, bowels, everything. And you're thinking, wait a minute, Zach. Does this Kiltsy guy really know what he's talking about? He's just another MD. Messed up. That's it. The cost for IVF without insurance, sir, it's under $6,000 for a mini dose protocol. It's about $6,500, including monitoring at a CNY fertility location. Check out travel costs and staying, Airbnb. We're working to help people communicate in the CNY Fertile volunteer program, the coaching program. And if you're in a state where we have a license, it's a consult. Otherwise, it's a coaching consult. You know what I'm talking about, right? Meet Julia. So appreciate creating this community. And listen, this is a global community for vegans, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, atheists, theists, agnostics, doesn't matter, human beings all the way through and through. Simple and uncomplicated. Wisteria. Occam's razor says the simple answer is the one. And who is the God? You are. If you're a drop of water in the ocean, you be the ocean. If you're an infinite single speck of a power in the universe, you're God. Right on. Absolutely, absolutamundo. Thank you. Wave to my CNY Instagram, Dr. Kilt's Instagram, working to get the cues at the button. Thank you. My pleasure. Kasur 8194. The cost of IVF is look at, if you think expensive, not affordable, that's what you get. Look at the secret and the fertile secret. It's simple. The mind is the master of the mission of your life. What more do you need? You got it right where you're at. And obesity causes no disease. Write that down. Obesity causes no disease. Fat causes no disease. The cause of disease is what you breathe, drink, and eat, and what you think. If you think you're beautiful and amazing, I don't care. Listen, if there's a famine and you're skinny, you're fertilizer faster than you know. Adipose tissue, remember, they get all the my brain, they get all the cells, right? The cells that are the building blocks of everything from fat and also from your right PRP, platelet-rich plasma. It's anti-inflammatory, and they may be those little cells that start everything, right? And again, fat is where it's at. Adipose tissue causes no disease. If your doctor says, "Oh, you're obese, you better take this drug," you say, "Wait a minute, doctor, you're skinny, and there's a famine coming or migration, and I am fit, and I simply eat fatty meat now. I have the mind of a master, the goddess and the gods." That is it. FET in 2 weeks, been keto for a year. Would you recommend changing? Carnivore, Hillary. Carnivore, carnivore, carnivore. Kiltz's baby's diet. What is it? Hang on. Hang on for Kiltzy. Hang on for what you got. Do. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. This is the way. And join Kilt's Mighty Tribe for free, by the way. You can get one of our courses. You can go on Amazon, get our magazines. We can look at Kilt's Health and get our organ meat supplements and liver supplements. And for the vegans out there and those that just want a prenatal vitamin, look at our molecular fertility stuff. Check it out. And but the best thing to do is eat the fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, one meal a day. That is the way. Thank you, Johnny O. Love to become a coach. Where do I learn? Okay, Michelle, we're working on CNY fertility coaches, Kilt's health coaches. So just stay tuned. We're going to put a APB out for everyone. We need life coaches. All of us, right? Join the Kilt's Mighty Tribe, join the CNY Fertility, all of these. See, coach and cheerleaders are what we're working all to be. You're already that you wish to be. You just need to learn the language and the script. Occam's razor every single day. You see, Dizzy Willow, I love you, my friend. NK, good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Watching with my parents, trying to be good carnivore influence on them. Say hello to Ray and Elizabeth. Love you, Ray and Elizabeth. Rock stars. Remember, we're born lions. And then we're fed food for a pig count of sheep. We become domesticated, controlled animals. And we're brainwashed since the day we're born to the day we die. And so we think we're supposed to eat plants, but heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine come from plants. Minimize, eliminate the plants, masterize the fatty meat, eat one meal a day, take your partner out for a walk, listen to her, hold her hand, and make love to her. But remember, on her terms, not yours. Be patient in the process and have faith in the mighty master, God. And I personally believe that the words of that guy, JC, are masterful. Stand still and know that I'm God. God is everything because God is who? You. Bravo Tacos 209, carnivore 3 weeks ago. Have never felt the energy I got now. Lost 20 pounds. Look at, we are looking for all of those lioness and lions that have been domesticated and duped to eat plants. You want to eat the fatty meat. And wait a minute, but meat causes cancer, causes colon cancer. My friends, my colon IBS went away. My bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids, kidney stones, migraines went away when I stopped eating plants and I ate fatty meat. So we are simply lied to, the people that want you to buy Bitcoin shit. Sorry for my, or all that shit that you can't hold on to. See, real estate you can hold on to, right? Your work that you go to every day, you can hold on to. The best way to make money is go to work every day. And the money in the bank, you'll never see it because you can't, because it's a mindset. The mind is the master of the mission of massive, marvelous universe you live in. And remember, the sun, the stars, the moon, it's a game of thinking. Carnivore a month, husband on it for a year. We'll let you know when I get pregnant. Let's see, Wimmer, 3443. Absolutely. We have so many people. Share your stories on KMT. We need your fertility stories, your endometriosis stories, your PCOS stories, your migraine stories, your angry and sad and mad stories that suddenly like, wow, I'm not mad at the world anymore. I see the beauty of everyone on carnivore. Mr. D, how you doing, my friend? We're going to go a little bit longer since I started a little bit late. Travis and I are flying Sarasota to somewhere, maybe Oklahoma, on our way to Scottsdale, Arizona to do our 3 days of simulator training. They're going to try to kill us in a simulator, but we're going to make it. Single pilot rating, Citation Mustang. I've been flying jets for about 6 years, airplanes for about 15 almost, and I've been carnivore 15 almost. And my good friends that I'm seeing that go carnivore, suddenly everything works better. Their libido, their minds, their kindness, their generosity, they're shining, they're grateful. And you know what? You don't need the drugs. And you measure it and you say, well, my numbers are low. My numbers are low according to what they say, but I don't believe them. I don't believe it because I know that my belief that my numbers are perfect is perfect. There's no such thing as bad and good lipoproteins. And by the way, the lipoproteins, HDL, LDL, VLDL, ILDL, and chylomicrons are glycolipoproteins. They contain sugars. And glycation is the number one cause of most disease. How do you get glycated? Sugars. And your car gets dull from a combination of plant sugars coating it for years, and the sunlight and the elements, and the elements are trying to take you down. Listen, I'm getting younger and younger every day. I feel better every day. What do? I generally eat one meal a day, fatty meat. I sometimes have a cookie, cake, or ice cream with lots of fat, lots of sour, lots of cream cheese or sour cream or whipped cream, no sugar. And it's the badass way. D. Lee, hit the like, subscribe, care, my friends. We care for you. We're all working to do this together. We're working on Kiltz and CNY for Fertile Foundations so that we can get the help to share the word around the globe that health and wellness is in the mind, and you be the master. A CNY Fertile Foundation and Dr. Kiltz Health, a 501c3 foundation that you can donate to help your brothers and sisters around the globe increase their fertile lives. Now, I'm a fertility doctor, REI, but ultimately I'm a health and wellness coach for you and I. My IVF process, my consultation at Bay is on the 31st. Dr. Bay is awesome. And no man or woman needs to lose weight. When you simply go on carnivore, one meal a day, fatty meat, faith and fasting, suddenly the poisons that are taking your body cells down are going away. And it's amazing. Don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. So I'm getting younger. This is the Getting Younger Club. And what does it cost? Nada. You don't have to pay me a dime to get my information. You can certainly donate. You can buy some books, but it's not required. You can watch me on your devices for free, and you could comment. You could tell me I don't know what the shit I'm talking about. You know, I'm just a 5'6", 150 pound. It's almost 155. I do walking and weights and Wagyu. That is the way. Walking, weights, and Wagyu. Have faith in God, and there's the master within you. You and I are no different. Our metabolism is the same. Our physiology is the same. You might have some DNA precursors that might increase your risk of damage, but it's kind of crazy, is it not? Right on. All right. Yeah, Mr. D. And so isn't insulin's job to get sugar? No, insulin's job is not to regulate your sugar. Insulin's job is to make fat out of amino acids and simple sugars in the liver. And it's if you're hyperphagic, eating for a month straight, you're turning over and making fat, deposit in the liver, deposit everywhere in your body, so you get fat for your famine. But insulin's job is to convert amino acids and sugars in the liver to fat. That is it. Yep, fat fearless. Me too. Blood pressure is perfect now. Many other health issues gone. Listen, never fear fat. Fat is your friend. Fat is the building block for every repair of a cell and the building block for your baby. You see, when you eat amino acids and sugars, they must go to the liver. They're created into fat, and then they're created into glycolipoproteins. We should say mineral vitamin glycolipoproteins. They're the delivery truck, right? The VLDL, and then the LDL, and then the HDL, which are basically delivering the molecules to your cells so you could be in the alive category. Helen Davis, Reno, Nevada, Smart Turkey, 123. What's the difference between regular bacon with nitrates and uncured? Well, pork belly, lamb belly, those are great. I don't lose my sleep over a few slices of cured bacon personally. Please delve more into the reasons raw fat is better than cooked. Well, the reason is because when you cook the animal products, you cause advanced glycation end products, which are inflammatory. You denature the DNA and the other minerals and vitamins and the amino acids and sugars. So you're damaging them. So you're not giving your body the proper building blocks. So your body is going, what the shit are you doing? So when you look at Pottinger's cats, you realize, okay, now wait a minute. Dogs and cats are carnivores that have been eating cooked products and plants, and they're getting damaged and disease. So it really is quite amazing. saline sonogram necessary. It's not necessary. We recommend many tests in the fertility world. They're not required. They're not required. Not a bit. Lauren Buckworth, hello to you. Thank you for being here. Great, great, great. Massey, cute. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Ali Akbar. Awesome. Sorry. Let's see. Rolla Hearn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sherry Ling Gupta. Thank you for being here. Sally Marcus. Awesome. Jules Mustang. Grace Smith. Hello to you. Catherine Lee Sammy, is that it? Did I miss it? Isaac Paris, my pleasure. Love to everyone out there. Remember, gratitude of love, kindness, generosity is the most important thing of life. And if faith in God, God is in the mirror. The parasites are actually mostly carried by the plants. The plant products, especially raw plants, is where the parasites lie. That's it. That's why if you get fresh, healthy meat from your local rancher or farmer, you're probably the very best. And I love dry age. All right, fearless. Let's see. I love Bob Proctor. He's a rock star. Embrace the journey. Remember, hard failures, faults, and falls and pain is the whole part of the game and the story. Without it, you're just watching TV on a couch for your entire life. F dat. Be the maker of the TV. And listen, watch some of it, enjoy it, but go out there and make something else on your own. That's what we're doing. We're learning from others. New to keto carnivore, the rancher dog. Listen, keto's good. Carnivore's great. Like, it is like so freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. Michael Selly, hello to you. Keto is the patchwork, but carnivore is the master, true game changer. Listen, my good friends in the vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, the keto, the paleo, the Atkins, Weight Watch, whatever it is, ditch the doctors, drugs, and dissections and come over to the carnivore side. Look at KMT, Kilt's Mighty Tribe. We have many, many resources, so many others on this journey together. And I've seen so many miscarriages no longer miscarry on a carnivore. D&E, DNC and miscarriages, yeah, we'll do that. CNY fertility, I recommend a hysteroscopy, endometrial biopsy, ERA, Emma Alice receptiva, or a CD138, BCL6. But it's simply treating with carnivore, faith and fasting, and then look at maybe doing a 30 days of antimicrobial, rockin' amazing. Gallbladder, Johnny O. Gallbladder removed 4 years ago before I knew about diet, bathroom issues with lots of fat, suggestions. Your glycobiome is healing. You'll be fine, Johnny O. You got to go through the pain and the poops and the dupes before you heal. Faith, fatty meat, and fasting is the very best way to heal that for sure. All right, Dr. Anidra Marie Johnson, transfer on Wednesday. I'm praying and I see a baby. Now, prayer means thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for everything you want as if it already is, and it shall be that or better. Remember, you are the mighty rock star of the universe. It's not the money in the bank. It's the mindset of the master. All you need to do is tune it in, right? Yes, there you are. Love the master. It's God. Whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, atheist, agnostic, doesn't matter. God is us. Fish oil lipids for not eating. I prefer to eat the fatty meat. Carnivore a month. Husband and I keep going. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Jane S. Douglas, grateful for you. Listen, Kilt's in Sarasota, Florida. He's traveling to Scottsdale today with Travis. We're going to go to SimCom for 3 days of jet simulator training. We have to do it every year. If we did that every year for our nutrition, if we did it every year for our driving, every year for health and wellness. So we're going to create the Kilt's Health annual retreat to bring everyone to that retreat to help understand the true health and wellness model. It is so amazingly simple. Occam's razor. All right. Carnivore has been an amazing change for me. Thank you. Listen, we are all the same. All of our cells, physiology, Our biology, metabolism is the same. We are simply poisoned by a plant protein, low fat diet and thinking like you're a pig, cow, and a sheep. You're a lioness. And then they got you saying it's hard. I can't do it. Oh, I need a doctor and a drug or dissection. It is hard because life is meant to be hard. You're born hard, you'll die hard. You might as well live hard. And how do you do it? You do something you're afraid to do. You go out there and be the master of your life. Build it and they will come. CNY Fertility has been building and building and building. My job is affordability, access, quality, integration, training more embryologists, practitioners, doctors, and life coaches. Doc, thanks for all you do. Almost 3 years carnivore trucker Bill. Metabolically healthy according to labs, still have sagging belly fat. And okay, so love the fat on your belly and love your erectile function. Remember, we're not meant to get it up every time we see a potential challenge, right? My friends, from time to time, it will be necessary to use it, but we're not 16. We're not battling our brothers for the rut, right? We're not out there fighting for supremacy. You be patient and it will come up, just like your poop will come out. And if you use the words, I have amazing libido and my fat is perfect. You see, when you label fat as bad or sagging, no, don't do that. Remember, fat is where it's at. Skinny is deadly. Women love that, my friends. And again, when you meet the right woman or the right man or the right partner at the right time, it will happen. All this stuff like you're supposed to be 16 again is just a lie to sell you some stupid drug dissection or I want to say dildo. Is that it? Am I going to get punished for that one? And again, whether you do it yourself or with a partner, go at it. Laugh at Kiltsy. Right on. Fasting 3 to 5 days. You see, I think the 3 to 5 days is rocking amazing. Michael Selly, thank you, Lord God, created for this day, gratitude for the ability to help others every single day. That's what Kiltz Health is all about. CNY Fertility is all about. My name is Dr. Rob Kiltz, and I'm here to help you on your journey of a fertile life. Now, I happen to be a fertility doctor, IVF, IUI, surgery, but what I've learned is kick-ass amazing. I've seen women with no eggs, men with no sperm, suddenly bring it back on faith, fatty meat, and fasting. And suddenly they're doing it, and it happens. Linus Lou, gratitude you. Take care. See you guys. Get out to the gym. I was already there at the gym 5 o'clock this morning, and I'll be working to do the gym where I'm out at SIGCOM for 3 days. I'll be back on Thursday. Got some work with healing humanity and working on growing and growing. All right. Laura Porter, I wish I found you 25 years ago after nightmares from hundreds of fibroids during only successful pregnancy. Doctor only had myomectomy plus Lupron was not good for me. 8 surgeries later, I'm only ketovore. Listen, we are all born carnivores. We are the lioness and the lions. You are not a pig, cow, or sheep. The labels we give you are all just stories. You are born a lion. You will die a lion. You live a lion. When you eat, think, live like a lion, don't take shit from anyone, but stand still and listen and learn and send love to everyone. Right on. Remember, you are in control of your life. If you're reading all the news and you're taking it in as if it's you, shields up. Shields up, power on. You are the mighty master. Remember, do or do not, there be no try. I am. Laura Porter is a lion. I am a lion. And I don't care what you eat. If you're slipping up, I'm a lion. Lions might eat a little bit of fruit, fiber, seeds, or nuts, depending what's in your gut, right? They might chew on a little fresh fruit if you got it in your gut when it's taking you down. Kiltsy, Jane, I love you. Wisteria, buy the hardest asset and savings vehicle on steroids, Bitcoin. The US dollar is a Ponzi scheme. Wisteria, the one problem, I think eventually Bitcoin's probably going to be powerful. And so we got to talk with Steve. Let's do a live and talk about that. And I think it's a good conversation to have that we can share that, because I think the idea of Bitcoin, so maybe when I'm using the word, but all this who was it? Sam Bankman Frank and all that stuff, stealing money. So there may be a way that we can do this together. So Wisteria, I think you and I should be on a live and talk about that. Bacon broth, love bacon broth, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz ice cream. And I was meant to be at the Meat and Bitcoin seminar in Tennessee, in Nashville next week, but I'm not going to be able to make it, or this week. So again, I think it's good to have the conversation. I'm not sure I'm trustworthy of all of it yet, but maybe we need to get the meat people and the Bitcoin people will talk and share the word in the way. Mr. D, thank you. All right. Lead follicles at baseline. Lindsay Morrow. A lot of people have lead follicles. It's just a follicle. Get yourself on Provera early, Provera and Stim early on. That'll help suppress the stimulation of just that one. It'll get more of those. Open source Excel. Yeah, Mr. D, I'm open. We'll talk about it. Yay, D. Lee. Lotus Blossom. Bitcoin is just an open source experience, Surya sheet that everyone can see, but nobody can change. Contrast that with books, favorite bank and government. I'm with you, Mr. D. We're learning. I'm open. Learning. Love the body you're in. Love every bit of it. If you chastise any bit of it, bingo, bad. Let's see. Latro, Genuel. Hello, carnivores. Dave in Austin. My friends in Austin. Let's see. Dr. Rob Davis. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate you and learning a lot. We're yearning to learning. Lead follicles, Hampton Lindsay. They're just part of the journey. The past is your lesson. The present is the gift. And the future is your dream motivation. Carpe diem. Carne diem. That is what I say. All right, my friends. Kiltz will be signing off in just a minute. He's got to get ready. Going traveling with Travis to Scottsdale in the Mustang. And if you see the Mustang traveling the world, send a shout out and love. We're all working together. I always bring a co-pilot, but I am single rated. I've flown plenty of times solo, but now I do it all with you. I never fly. I never move. I never live alone. Isn't life the most amazing thing you could ever live? Right on. Remember, you are the dreamer of your life, and that's what we're doing it together. All right. Let's see. Why women get stuck, don't lose weight, and gain weight in carnivore. All right, Marie Rothblatt. Your body is saying you want to be skinny. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. See, the brain is used to millions of years of evolution of hard to find food. And you need to survive the famines, the gestation, the migration, the hibernation, the nesting. And so why can't you lose weight on carnivore or any other diet? I mean, polar bears get fat on eating ring seals. So this idea that you're supposed to be skinny is the dumbest thing the brain has ever thought of, because you've been lied to by the lines that want to keep us weak and meek. There's nothing wrong with being overweight. It simply knows that someone's going to press a stupid button to throw out there in the universe some nuclear bombs. But you're going to be ready because you're going to be fat, because fat is the fuel, not the cause of any disease. Yearly event. I help. Amen. Great. CB Carmack, wife just asked about my testosterone. I told her carnivore cured it and it raised my cholesterol, which is the key to healthy testosterone. Listen, don't ask what is my cholesterol level. Is my cholesterol, my testosterone, my libido is fantastic. It's simply waiting for my perfect wife, my perfect husband, my perfect life. It's not slam bam, thank you, ma'am. It's eat the fatty meat. Have faith in God, and remember, we be the lionesses and lions. It's so simple and easy, is it not? Make sure. Let's see. How do you recommend getting through the flu? It's hard. Get through the flu by bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Coco's Catering. Love you, my friends. And again, how do you get through hard? You simply bite the bullet. You get out there. Tried a few times and thought, I thought about eat clean. Now get horrible migraines. They will go away. You see, you're withdrawing from the cocaine. That's all we're doing. All right. My wife just asked. It's perfect. Don't forget, when your Kiltz cup is full, stop pouring and pass it on. Barry, eating every other day. That is another good one. So a Bitcoin and carnivore share many philosophical simulations. Piano, Maddie B. I am open to that. I think, what is it? The crypto coin, the cryptocurrency, SB, and all those people. So we need to make sure, we humans need to make sure And how do you do that? I don't know the answer to that. I kind of like my real estate, but I'm open. I'm open. We're gonna have a Bitcoin and meat conversation. Provera, all right. Bitcoin acquires the debasement of fiat currencies. Awesome. Lindsay, awesome. D. Lee, thank you. Summer Horn Bryant, what supplements you recommend? Vitamin Gratitude. You can do, look at, you can do my Kiltz's organ meats and liver supplements. Carnivore organ meats is the best, all those things. And you could try some of our ovarian bloom and our inositol, another helpful one. Latro Genuwild, none better than Dr. Rob. Love you, my friends. Dr. Rob, Dr. K, Dr. Kiltz, hey you, Robbie, Kiltzy, love you. So are you saying the consumption of animal saturated fat does not rise fat levels in the blood, but carbohydrates do? So listen, saturated fat raises fat levels in the blood, and the fat is then distributed all over your body, which is what your body wants. The adipose tissue contains all the minerals, vitamins, and building blocks of your body, and also fat is anti-inflammatory when you eat it. So essentially, yes, Mr. D, I am saying that the carnivore and animal fat, saturated fat is healthy. Saturated fat and cholesterol causes no disease. The cause of disease is a plant protein, low animal fat diet and eating like a grazing animal. You are a carnivore animal. You're a lion like. If you're pushing Bitcoin, let's push carnivore. I'll be open to that. Love you, my friends. Have an awesome and amazing day in the universe. I'm not sure I'm going to see at 5 a.m. tomorrow or 5:30 p.m. since I got 3 days of jet training. But I learned to fly planes at 55, 62 jets. I'm always learning, creating, growing, and sharing. That's what we're doing here together, all of us. And the universe is compelled to help all of us be better. And look at the Bibles of the world, and God is within everything. Eat less frequently, eat fatty meat. The plants are for the animals and the animals are for us. Now, you can eat some plants from time to time, but unfortunately, look up goitrogenic foods. The plants contain goitrogenic foods. They damage your thyroid gland. They damage everything of your body. And my bet is they damage every nook and cranny of your body. Safe travels. Thanks you, Dr. Anita Marie Johnson. I love you, my friend. Have a great, awesome, spectacular, amazing day.